Greetings and salutations, what's goody folk? Welcome back to your soul-driven, soul-intended YouTube channel and video, where I am your host, coach, and creator of all things soul-driven, soul-intended. Your intuitive reader and spiritual advocate, I'm Bryson. It is currently 6:12 a.m. Central Standard Time, 7:12 a.m. Eastern Time, April 23rd, 2025. And of course, we're back at it with another general timeless intuitive reading for my soul tribe, divine divinity, and whoever else resonates with any of these messages at any time that you come across them. Any message or energy that resonates with you, you want to make sure that you're going within into the Holy Spirit of the Most High for confirmation as to how the messages and the energies correlate with your personal situation and scenario confirmation. Okay, so with that said, I'm going to go ahead and get into your general timeless intuitive reading. I just saw 111 on the clock timer, so you could be embodying your God energy, or you're being called to embody your God energy. 122 could be significant, same as well. Okay, we're going to kick things off with a few initial channel messages, and then from there we'll get into some numerology, then some cartomancy, and then into the tarot. You could be seeing 141, 144 on the clock timer, so shout out to my fellow chosen ones, earth angels, light workers, healers, alchemists, starseeds, whatever you resonate, okay? You want to be mindful. Somebody has a virus, okay? So somebody could be sick, contagious, or this could be a computer virus, okay? Or an energy drainer, an energy vampire 212 on the clock timer. So that equates to 5 upcoming changes for your highest good and expansion. 5th house energy, Leo and the sun. So you're very successful, or about to be very successful, highly creative, okay, embodying the bang to the boogie of your beat, your zhuzh. 5th house also talks about romance, fun, and play. So it could be time for you to get out there and have a little rendezvous or two, however that resonates with you, okay? Somebody could be going bankrupt, okay? Clear senses, okay? Pay attention to your clear senses. If you're not aware what your clear senses are the spiritual equivalent to our physical senses. So just as we can see, taste, touch, feel, and hear, we can do all of those things or have access to all of those abilities intuitively. 312 on the clock timer, so Chicago, Illinois is significant. Okay, they broke ass can't pay rent, but they buying drugs. Okay, they broke ass can't pay rent, but they buying drugs. You want to be sure that you're calibrating from within into the Holy Spirit. 333 on the clock timer, so Spirit is resonating with these messages. I'm going to get a few more initial channel messages out here. Let's see. You want to move in silence. You want to make sure that you're moving in silence, because you have people around you that have ill intentions towards you. So to avoid dealing with people trying to cause endings and delays to your plans, you want to move in silence, because you are dealing with individuals that have ill intentions that are energy drainers as well, okay? Pay attention to your spiritual downloads. There's something significant about your spiritual downloads and your clear senses, okay? I'm seeing bitch shut up. So somebody wants you to stop talking. If you have a platform and you're an intuitive, a reader, you don't have to be, but you could be saying something that's exposing these karmic ass bobble-headed sweet bitches, hoes, and crows. What else, Holy Spirit? I'm looking at 4, 5, 6 on the clock timer, so you're making advanced steps moving forward in the right direction. actualizing your manifestations at this time. So you want to be extra discerning on any collaborative energy that's coming towards you at this time. Yeah, you could be dealing with a spiritual manipulator, somebody who's trying to manipulate your spiritual gifts because you are naturally supernatural. Okay, parental advisory here. So this is something explicit, or your parents ain't shit. America's most wanted. So again, we're dealing with some sort of criminal activity. You have choices and options available to you, so choose wisely. Blood ain't always thicker than water. Okay, blood ain't always thicker than water. Like I said, your parents ain't shit. Okay, you're not out here making bad decisions. So what the energy that I'm channeling for this is that your parents could be lying on you, saying that you're making bad decisions when you're not. Okay, so with that said and done, we're gonna go ahead and get into the forecasting of energies using my numerology and dice to see what this spiritual weather is looking like for femme masculine, divine, and chosen ones. If I can get these motherfucking dice out my case. Okay, let's see what this spiritual weather is looking like. So I'm looking at 652. 6 on red, we're talking about finding and maintaining balance, which we know balance is subjective to the individual based on their personal situation and circumstance. This is also 6th house energy. So we're talking about discipline regarding your fitness routines and schedules, balancing out your schedules with your work, your fitness routine, and leisure time. Again, Virgo and Mercury. There could also be a lot of communication, 7-Eleven on the clock timer, so someone is viewing you as a spiritual, energetical convenience store, having access to your energy 24/7. Okay, so again, you want to be sure that you're being very discerning on who you're collaborating with spiritually and energetically, because people are taking advantage of your energy. Okay, that 7-Eleven further confirms this energy drain that came out in the initial channel message. Okay, so a lot of people are also communicating heavily about the type of work, that you're doing. So again, you can be some sort of spiritual advocate. You don't have to be. You could be an intuitive reader. You don't have to be, but you can definitely have a platform being in the public eye. You could be some sort of other type of content creator or influencer. 808 on the clock timer, so something's getting ready to detonate. I'm hearing boom like an 808. So that song from Black that was discovered by Left Eye of TLC, that song could be significant. Boom like an 808. Something is getting ready to detonate. Okay. On the second dice, we have 5, which talks about upcoming changes for your highest good and expansion. Again, 5th house energy, Leo on the sun. So very successful, creative energy. You could be at the height of creativity at this time with this 5th house energy. Also dealing with romance, fun, and play. On the second dice, on the third dice, we have 2, which talks about union, companionship, and partnership energy, regardless of which end of the spectrum. With this 2 falling on the blue dice, I feel like that this is more so reconciliation energy. So you could be reconciling with old friends, loved ones who are now in alignment with the trajectory of your purpose and design. This is 2nd house energy, so Taurus and Venus. You can be highly sexualized at this time. You have a very potent sensual sexual energy that people are focusing in on and honing in on. If this is not you focusing in and honing on your sensual sexual energy, you're also very focused and steadfast, and you're also being stubborn with who you choose to collaborate with sexually, being very mindful and discerning on who you choose to fruit with. Okay, so with that said and done, we're gonna go ahead and pull up the spirit number 652 to see what the spirit message is for femme masculine. and then we'll go ahead and get into some cartomancy. So, angel number, spirit number 652. Angel number, spirit number 652 is a message to have faith and trust that the changes happening in your life are taking place for your highest good and will prove to be most beneficial for you. Wonderful opportunities will present, and you are encouraged to look upon them in a positive light. Trust that your actions will manifest abundance, success, and happiness for yourself and your loved ones. Angel number, spirit number 652 is a message that you have manifested new opportunities and changes in your life that will rapidly advance you along your life path and soul-driven mission and purpose and design. Trust that these changes will lead to succeed and satisfaction. Okay, so I don't know how they worded this, but I'm going to rephrase it. Trust that these changes will lead to success and satisfaction, and your goals will be attained and actualized. Angel number, spirit number 652 encourages you to move forward with positive plans and ideas, as they will prove to be most beneficial for yourself and your loved ones. Trust that the changes taking place in your life are aligned with your soul mission, and the angels will ensure that you will have all that you require along the way. Call upon the angels to help you with any perceived obstacles along your path and expect timely solutions to appear. When you call upon the angels for guidance, they may sometimes show you mental images, visions, or pictures, clear senses, okay? So that was also in the initial channel message, so confirmation on that. Thank you, Holy Spirit. So again, call upon the angels for guidance. They may sometimes show you mental images, visions, or pictures to show you that they support your choices and or actions. When you listen to angelic guidance in your own soul's calling, then take action accordingly. All else falls into place. Listen to your intuition and follow its guidance. Again, listen to your intuition, be discerning, and follow its guidance. The overall number and energy here combined is 4. So this is 4th house energy, illusions, and intuition. Okay, so you could be dispelling illusions using your intuition, your intuitive spiritual gifts and talents. Okay, there's some secrets going on with your family, something that's been done behind the scenes in the dark that they are keeping from you intentionally. So going right back to that initial channel message, 1313 on the clock timer. So 13 is a number of endings, okay? Something is coming to an end, the end of a cycle regarding these secrets and things done behind the scenes in the dark to cause you endings and delays, okay? So like I said, your parents ain't shit. 1333 on a clock timer. Again, 13 endings. There could be 3 cycles of endings occurring. 333 spirit is resonating with this message. So with that said and done, we're going to get into some cartomancy, and we're going to check in and see what your spirit guides have to say, what they want you to know, your angels, your ancestors, and archangels. Again, anything that resonates, you want to go within into the Holy Spirit for further confirmation as to how it relates to you and your situation. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know at this time regarding the masculine 1414 on the clock timer, 5 and 5? Again, upcoming changes for your highest good and expansion. 10th house energy, Capricorn and Saturn. So we're dealing with karma and devil energy. This is all about your professional path, public persona, and social standing, how you're being viewed publicly, okay? So, Holy Spirit, what do we need to know at this time for Fem Masculine? Give me a card, please. And thank you. So we're dealing with the 9 of Wands in the reverse, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Somebody is depressed, okay? This could be you. But Fem Masculine, I do not feel like this is you. I feel like this is outside third party. Somebody is depressed because they no longer have access to you. Again, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Somebody could have had a lot of passion for you, but you didn't turn the energy, or somebody is not able to drain your energy. So we're dealing with energy vampires, such as narcissists and things of the like. What else, Holy Spirit? What else do we need to know at this time? Yeah, somebody's heartbroken. Two of Cups, okay? You could have broken up with somebody, okay? Cut off access that someone once had with you. Now they're depressed and heartbroken. Two of Cups in a reverse, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What else? Okay, so Queen of Swords in the reverse, karmic feminine energy, male or female. This is like a Black Widow energy. So somebody was trying to seduce you, lure you into some sort of relationship, creating some sort of soul tie and tether so that they can get in good with you, steal your inheritance, and unalive you. Okay, Queen of Swords in the reverse, Black Widow energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, 16 on the clock timer. So the number 77 could be significant. The numbers 14 and 5 could also be significant. Again, heavy Leo energy, Leo in the sun, the fifth house energy. You're very creative, very desirable. You're about to be very successful. You're about to blow the fuck up is what I'm getting. And heavy on the romance department, okay? Three of Wands in a reverse, okay? Somebody is going through. Okay, it could be this Black Widow or somebody else that has feelings for you that you're not returning, because somebody is going through some inner emotional turmoil with the Three of Wands in the reverse. I'm getting like backfire energy from an attack, spiritual or otherwise. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Okay, this is a lot of passion that someone has for you that you are not returning. Okay, because you're simply not attracted to this bitch like that. 17 on the clock timer. Confirmation, 88 could be significant. Lionsgate could be significant, which is August 8th each year. 1988 could be significant. The numbers 16 and 7. So again, we're dealing with 7th house energy, Libra and Venus. Something's being balanced in your heart chakra and the romance department. Somebody wants you to come and talk to them. Somebody really wants to see you. Confirmation. Okay, it's like urgency. Somebody has this urgent need to see you, but you don't want to talk to this raggedy bitch is what I'm saying. Okay? No means no, and this bitch ain't getting it. Male or female, you're not getting it. Okay? What else, Holy Spirit? You're going through a transformation, which is why you don't have time for these raggedy ass hoes. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, energy. 18 on the clock timer, so 1999 could be significant. Party like it's 1999. Prince could be significant. Oh no! Confirmation. So somebody is an avid fan of Prince, the artist formerly known as Prince. I'm hearing 99 and a half on due. Numbers 18 and 9 could be significant. 9th house energy, Sagittarius and Jupiter. So this is long distance travel, higher education, broadening your horizons, seeking and soaking up knowledge. Page of Pentacles coming out in the upright. So this is some sort of messenger. This could be a subpoena or a court order summoning you, or some sort of notarized document. Ten of Cups, wish fulfillment. Okay, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, with the Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Energy. So what? Confirmation. Thank you, Holy Spirit. So the number 731 could be significant. I know that's the old prefix of my phone number growing up. 773-731-2008. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up that spirit number and see what 731 talks about, because that's resonating heavily for me. So angel number, spirit number 731 is a message from the angels and ascended masters that you are being fully supported and encouraged to make the life choices and decisions that will bring you into perfect alignment with your life purpose and soul mission. Okay. your thought, angel number, spirit number 731 indicates that your thoughts, feelings, and impressions are being infused with divine guidance, and you are being aided and assisted with the actions you are taking in your life. Trust that all is happening for your highest good, and you are in line with your soul-driven purpose and design. Okay, something significant about 2023. Okay, what else, Holy Spirit, Spirit guides, do we need to know for femme, masculine, divine, and chosen ones? 10 of Wands in the reverse, you could be seeing 1010. If you've been seeing 1010, this is definitely your message. 10 of Wands in the reverse, so this is alerting you to pay attention to your dream state. Okay, you could be astral projecting during your dream state or traveling different dimensions or something like that. Okay, somebody could be trying to intrude upon your dreams. This person that you call things off with, they could be trying to do some sort of dream magic. Okay, you could be seeing this person in your dreams. Okay, take it where it resonates. What else, Holy Spirit? 7 of Wands in the reverse. So this Black Widow, this Queen of Swords in the reverse, male or female, shadow, feminine energy. Someone was trying to frame you for a crime that you did not commit, trying to keep you stuck and stagnated. Okay, 7 of Wands in the reverse, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Okay, yeah, somebody's sending you evil eye. 9 of Swords in the reverse. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. What else, Holy Spirit? 99 is significant. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse with the 9 of Swords in the reverse. So somebody wants you to feel like that you deserve bad karma. Okay, this is projected energy with the evil eye that's being tossed your way. Yeah, from somebody that's batshit crazy before swords in the reverse. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. So somebody's tired, physically stressed, long suffering, tired, dried the fuck out. Okay, you have a desire to move to the next level in a relationship with someone. I'm seeing the King of Swords here in an upright. So this is goin energy, divine masculine, male or female, a warrior instinct. This could also be the legal system taking action against the Queen of Cups in the reverse. You're being divinely led, guided, and protected. King of Wands and the right, high priest, male or female. You could be dealing with some sort of secret society that's of the occult. So you're dealing with a coven of witch bitches or something like that. You moved away from them to keep your balance and temperance. And there's an abrupt ending coming to these silly hoes. The divine warned them that this ain't what you want. And now they're about to be in deep sorrow and regret for causing some sort of conflict and chaos with your resources or some shit like that. So we're going to go ahead and switch modes into tarot to get a better idea of what's going on. We're going to take a look at what's being focused on at this time. Okay. Hangman, as I split the deck, I see the Hangman with the Lovers in the reverse, so Gemini energy. Okay, so somebody could be having some stale ass sex. Okay, somebody don't know how to fuck is what I'm saying. Okay, with the Lovers in the reverse. Okay, somebody just laying there like a stale old piece of toast. They don't move, they don't wiggle, they don't moan, they don't talk shit, they don't do nothing. They just lay there. Okay, just like a stale old piece of toast. Somebody's sex game is whack. Okay, somebody booty whack, somebody coochie whack, somebody dick game is whack, wackity whack, whack, whack. Okay, knick-knack, paddywhack, don't get that motherfucking dog a bone is what I'm saying. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about the focus of this energy in this now present time and space continuum? Two of Swords in the reverse. Somebody stuck between a rock and a hard place, having to choose between the lesser of two evils because they done made a fucked up decision regarding you, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Something is being communicated. So somebody's complaining because of the options that they have left available to them, and ain't none of these motherfucking options any good. Confirmation. Thank you, Holy Spirit. They could literally be saying, oh no, right now at this time, because they have to choose between the devil and a demon. Okay, ain't none of them any good. Okay, yeah, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. These motherfuckers done manifested bad karma for themselves, and they're bleeding resources. They running out of money. As a matter of fact, fuck running out of money. They ain't no motherfucking money. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, and they got bad karma for whatever action that they took that got them stuck between this rock and a hard place, stuck in a rut. Okay, it manifested bad karma. Meanwhile, Five of Pentacles in the reverse, your resources are improving, and somebody is coming in to invest in you, to invest in the type of work that you do, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Okay, and we're actually in Taurus season now. Okay, we're at the top of Taurus season, so somebody is very stubborn. Okay, and or very focused. Okay, you want what you want, when you want it, how you want it, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Seven of Cups in the upright, you're daydreaming. Okay, you're visualizing what it is that you want to bring into fruition regarding your manifestations, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What else, Holy Spirit? What else do we need to know at this time regarding Fem Masculine? What's the focus? Seven of Pentacles, you're very hardworking, very diligent. Okay, 77 could be significant. 14 and 5, same as well. Again, heavy on the 5th house energy. You're very creative, and you're attracting a lot of romance. King of Sword in the upright, or goin energy. So this is mind over heart. Okay, this is a masculine energy, regardless of gender, male or female. Somebody that's very intelligent. Okay, taking some sort of action, intellectually, practically, logistically. Okay, this could also be Archangel Michael energy, or the legal system taking action on a raggedy ass bitch. Okay, what's causing an obstacle at this time? Next line is the Three of Swords in the reverse. So you're healing from some sort of heartbreak. Okay, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, making some sort of communication regarding your healing. Tower, your healing is bringing a tower. Something is about to be destroyed. Something that was built on false pretense. Something that was built on criminal activity is receiving this tower. Okay, somebody's foundation is being destroyed. And this is falling under the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. I told you somebody is has already manifested bad karma. They're bleeding resources. They ain't got no money, no motherfucking money. And this is why this tower is hitting, because they got bad karma. Somebody was doing some bullshit behind the scenes, okay? America's Most Wanted. Somebody's a motherfucking criminal, a career criminal. I'm getting racketeering energy, Page of Pentacles in the upright. You're planting seeds, okay? And this Page of Pentacles in the upright is coming out underneath the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So somebody is definitely coming in to invest in you. And people are panicking with the Eight of Wands in the reverse because something is being slowed down. You're actualizing and manifesting, and they shit going down the drain. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is like an entire network of family, a community that has unsubstantiated resources. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. And they angry. Somebody mad as fuck with the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Okay, I'm getting like a Ponzi scheme, a pyramid scheme, embezzlement. Somebody was doing something shifty as fuck with resources, and the judicial system done caught on to it. Manifested outcome, Eight of Pentacles, you're very high value. People are going to pay a lot of money for your services, high ticket. Eight of Pentacles in the upright, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. You have a high moral standard. Whatever morals you subscribe to, that's what you adhere to. Okay? You don't give a fuck about anybody else's morals. Okay? Your morals are yours. Queen of Cups in the upright. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. A sweetheart, a nurturer. Someone who's honest and walks in integrity. They'll cook you a good meal, male or female, and give you the shirt off their back, okay, to make sure that you're taken care of. Okay, there's some sort of practitioner, high priestess in the reverse, so somebody's either using their intuitive skills and abilities to spy on you, is giving me monitoring spirits, okay, or somebody done hired a practitioner to do some sort of spell work and energy manipulation on you for masculine, however it relates to you. What else, Holy Spirit? There's some whack ass energy though. Yeah, somebody was trying to dominate you and your resources with the Six of Pentacles, or they're going to try to dominate you and your resources and the aesthetic of your physicality. I'm getting BDSM. So somebody is into bondage, domination, sodomy, and whatever the M stands for. A masochist, okay, or something like that. Masochism. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. Some of this is like a bully ass energy. Okay, they can go to fuck the hell with that bullshit. Seven of Swords in the reverse, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So somebody's coming to play in your face. This is a bone collector. Somebody wants to find out what your next move is so that they can go run tell that to this coven of witch bitches, these raggedy assholes that's been moving against you with ill intentions, okay? Don't you say a motherfucking word. It came out in the initial channel messages, bitch, you better move in silence because you got people watching you, okay? You got people watching you and trying to figure out what your next move is for masculine. These are pessimists, people that's perpetuating this shade of negativity, darkness. Okay, somebody's always looking at the glass half empty as opposed to half full. Okay, lovers in the upright. Okay, you about to be making love and then fucking. You about to have somebody doing backflips off their pinky toe and vice versa. Okay, Gemini energy. This is something hot and heavy coming in for you, the masculine. Six of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so as a part of this bad karma, not only is this tower coming in to destroy what people have built on a faulty foundation, they're about to be publicly humiliated. Okay, all of their little skeletons are going to be dragged out publicly, and everybody's going to see they raggedy ass for who they truly are and who they truly are not. Give me one more card, Holy Spirit. Yeah, Three of Wands in the upright. Something's being expedited for you. Rapid growth and expansion. The divine says to take this. Ace of Cups in the upright. All things new. Okay, and you don't warn somebody out with the Ace of Wands in the reverse. They fatigued, tired as fuck, exhausted. Okay, they've been expending too much of their energy doing this karmic ass bullshit. Okay, and now they on the brink of insanity with this Page of Swords in the upright. Okay, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. So let's see what's going on in these spiritual streets, Holy Spirit. Yeah, lesson from the past. This is past life energy. Something is a mystery. Somebody can find you enigmatic. Somebody can find you mysterious. They can't figure you out. Or there's something unknown about lessons from previous past life incarnations. Okay, and the mystery has been solved. These motherfuckers ain't lit. Okay, they ain't lit. They ain't got the spark. Okay, and they ain't legit either. The fuck. What else is going on in these spiritual streets? Yeah, this rivalry is over. Somebody can't figure out how this rivalry came to an end. I just saw 33 on the clock timer. So this is ascended master energy, a master teacher, teaching master lessons. Okay. Somebody thought that you wouldn't have help, but you do. Your spirit guides don't fucking play about you. Your angels, your ancestors don't motherfucking play about you, the masculine. Holy Spirit, what else do we need to know about what's going on in these spiritual streets? Please and thank you. Give me a card. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. What do we need to be aware of what's going on in these spiritual streets? As so above as below. Yeah. Somebody really ain't got no help. Okay, the doors are closed for business. You have no help here. Get the fuck on. Is what I'm saying. It's a part of this bad karma. Somebody getting it. Yeah, authority figure. So they're like I told you, the judicial system done seen something. They know what the fuck these hoes was doing behind the scenes. Okay, this got something to do with your raggedy ass parents too. Your mother and your father ain't shit. It's what I'm saying. Okay, or you could be a spiritual authority figure, an intuitive. You could be an intuitive psychic investigator like me. Okay, I'm just saying the book. But whatever whatever they was doing behind the scenes, it's been seen. Okay. Hidden agenda in the reverse. Okay, we don't operate with hidden agendas. We're very authentic and transparent. Okay, we talk the talk and walk the motherfucking walk. What else, Holy Spirit? Oops, somebody's crying over spilled milk. Somebody's claiming that something was an accident, but the energy that I'm channeling is that it was very intentional. Ill intentions, I believe we had that come out in the initial channel messages as well. Somebody was operating with ill intentions. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with this spread right now, but I believe that did come out in the initial channel messages. So somebody, what I'm getting is somebody wants you to think that something was an accident, but it wasn't. Okay, stay focused, stay on target, bullseye. Okay, somebody really liked bullseye barbecue sauce. The character from Marvel cinematic universe in the comics, bullseye could be significant. Somebody is like an expert at throwing darts or something like that. Somebody got a wicked pool game too as well. Okay, you're not lonely. You just like being in your own energy. You don't like being around a bunch of fuck boy or fuck bitch energy. 36 on the clock timer. 1999 is very significant. The numbers 18 and 9 same as well. Yeah, you got the key. You got the motherfucking key. You got access to the inaccessible is what I'm saying. Because you are this authority figure. I'm getting an ordained initiate. You could have gone through a recent spiritual initiation, high honor and high ranking, but you got the motherfucking keys, and it's not a motherfucking trap. It's a trap in the reverse. Yeah. You ain't gotta trap nobody. Okay? What the fuck? Somebody ain't got no rescue. This is coming out under oops, spilled milk. Like I said, this hoe did this shit intentionally. That's why they ain't getting nobody coming to their rescue. Okay, because they lazy as fuck. They don't want to work. They don't want to do shit. Work in the reverse. 37 on the clock timer, 10 completion. This cycle is over. The fuck? Somebody's holding on to resentment. They don't want to forgiveness in the reverse. I don't feel like this is weak masculine because we understand that forgiveness is for us and not for those who betrayed us. Forgiveness releases us from perpetuating a repetitive cycle of holding on to resentment that keeps us stuck and stagnant. These hoes don't know nothing about that though. Knowledge in the reverse. That's why they holding on to shit. Okay, that's why they miserable. Somebody could be sick because they holding on to too much baggage. What's this? Fresh start. Yeah, we got a fresh start, a new beginning. The sun sets and rises on our energy is what I'm saying. What else, Holy Spirit? These two want to come out. Yeah, somebody ain't getting the motherfucking money. Inheritance in the reverse, they ain't getting the money. And this ain't no motherfucking stranger. You know exactly who I'm talking about. Like I said, your mother nor your father. Neither one of them ain't shit. Okay? I know mine ain't. But ain't gonna be no reversal. Reversal in the reverse. Okay? So somebody think that the money that you're coming into, they gonna be able to take it back. I think not, sweet bitch. Ain't no reversals going on over here. Okay, somebody could love playing Uno. You're not confused about what's going on. Confusion in the reverse, you know exactly what the fuck is going on and who's going on with. Okay, it's not a mystery. Mystery in the reverse. You can't fool somebody that is intuitive. The fuck? Somebody ain't got no dreams. Okay, they don't have no ambition. That further confirms this work in the reverse. Somebody lazy as fuck. They don't ever want to do shit. Okay, secret revealed in the reverse. So there's something that's still hidden, something that's still cloaked. 39 on the clock timer. So there's 12 manifestation, 12 house energy, the unconsciousness of spirituality, and karma. This ain't no difficult truth. Difficult truth in the reverse. Karma is about to eat these hoes up. You get what you give. hit the road in the reverse. So somebody trying to skip town, okay, but they car done broke down or some shit like that from the bottom of the deck. They ain't gonna be able to celebrate. Celebrate what? They ain't got shit to celebrate. The worst in the reverse, so it's up and it's stuck for us. Yeah, somebody's holding on to a lot of bullshit and it's causing a wrench in the work. We're going through a rebirth and masculine. Choose your weapon for this conflict that's coming in. All is uphill from here for you. This is part of the prophecy. So let's do final messages in tarot. Holy Spirit, what are these final messages for the masculine, divine, and chosen ones? Please don't stop the music is what I'm hearing. Rihanna could be significant. Please don't stop the music. Please don't stop the music. As I split the deck, Ace of Swords in the upright, that's the motherfucking truth. Somebody, when I tell you, masculine, somebody ass is going to prison. Because you speaking truth with the Ace of Swords in the upright, that's truth and clarity. And the Eight of Swords in the upright, that's prison. Somebody is going to prison, and they did it to their motherfucking self. And in this initial channel, man, I cannot make this shit up. America's Most Wanted. It's right there. The fuck? Ain't nobody got a lot of y'all hoes. What's the final messages in tarot, Holy Spirit? These cards, I need to give me some new cards, y'all. Four of Swords. Okay, you putting shit to rest. 41 on the clock timer. That's 55. 10, completion. Like I just said, you putting shit to rest. Four of Swords. Relax, relate, release. Okay, you've done what you came here to do. Okay, somebody may need to go on vacation or vacation with their boo thing or whatever, they boo thing, they new thing, whatever the fuck. Final messages, Holy Spirit. I'm not taking all of those. I am not doing it. Okay, this is the second. Okay, the second Two of Swords, stuck between a rock and a hard place. You're very strong. I might take all of these. You're very strong. You're very stoic. Strength in the upright. Leo energy. Six of Cups. Familiarity. So this is past life energy that we're dealing with. Knight of Cups in the upright. You're following your heart. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Somebody want to come in and start an argument. They want to take you out your piece with the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And I wish a bitch would. That's why they ain't got shit. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Any spiritual gifts, any creative talents that they once had, they're being stripped. Okay? You're freeing yourself. You got a new perspective of what it means to be free, to move effortlessly in your own motherfucking energy. And somebody is experiencing grief and loss. Okay? Either this is grief and loss of you, or somebody is being put in the dirt. Okay? Somebody being put in the dirt. You, the high priestess, male or female. You are an intuitive. You are the prophet, the psychic, the oracle, the seer, whatever. It's all the same energy. You see what people can't see. Yeah, somebody's grieving the loss of a high priestess, Queen of Cups in the upright. You're a sweetheart, male or female. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Eight of Wands in the reverse. Somebody's panicking. Yeah, because things are being slowed down. Like I told you earlier, you done deaded that ass. Ten of Swords, that's defeat. You done defeated your enemies, your ops. There's still something that's hidden, though. It has something to do with the Cancer. Okay? Something about crustacean confirmation in my ear. Yeah, you're a hard worker. Seven of Pentacles in the upright, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. Three of Cups, you're being celebrated. And these hoes that was trying to come against you, they about to be publicly dog walk, mollywop. This is public embarrassment. Somebody about to get their shit dragged out in public. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Anything else for Fem Masculine? Divine and chosen ones. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Ace of Pentacles, yeah, they done missed the opportunity with you trying to be petty and shit. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. The fuck is wrong with these motherfuckers? Ugh, my God. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Please and thank you. I know this ain't that same raggedy ass motherfucker that tried to check me earlier. Page of Sword in the reverse. So this will want to be Don Juan energy, okay? Somebody that's all talk, okay, manipulative and deceitful. This is a young nigga. for a young bitch. Okay, Libra, Gemini, talking shit. Okay, that's all they do is talk shit. They can't back it up worth a damn. Anything else, Holy Spirit, before I close this thing out? Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, you're very independent, luxurious. You build something on your own by your motherfucking self. You're reaping the rewards. Reaping the rewards for it. Something about nine dimensions or the ninth dimension or something like that. Yeah. Somebody that manifested a bunch of, they going through a whole bunch of home conflicts. Yeah, low value tower. Something's being destroyed. Yeah, because they didn't complete the cycle. They didn't learn the lesson. Now they're isolated and alone. And Spirit said that's the motherfucking truth. So I'm gonna drop the mic on that fem masculine. Click like, share, subscribe, donate to the channel, and book your personal sessions. Until next time, I love y'all unconditionally.